Everybody gets hyped when I hype them like this, then they do it for 4 days, a week, a month, nothing happens, they're like, that.
Be more patient with the results and impatient with yourself.
You know, when you're building a business, you have your good days, but you have a lot more bad days than good days where the chips are down and you're not sure how you're gonna make it to the finish line.
Rise and shine, it's Insecurity time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso, keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Gary Vaynerchuk. Also, if you want more confidence, check out my 254 Confidence series. It's free. The link is in the description below.
On a bigger macro, patience and failure, they all ladder up to one thing, which is insecurity. Everybody gets hyped when I hype them like this, then they do it for 4 days, a week, a month, nothing happens, they're like, that. Did you look carefully at the 2009 and 2010 tweets, how much engagement they had?
Versus now?
Yeah. Did you or not?
No.
You know that some of those tweets only had 2 likes and a share?
I did know, yes. Yeah.
People forget what my 2009 and 10 looked like. Everybody starts with only 1 like. Here's the tactical part. You put a ton of content, eventually something kind of goes viral and you spend a load of money against it because people prove that they gave a
You need to be more impatient with yourself, but patient with the results. Flip it. Most people are impatient with the results. You want the money right now. You want the customers right now. You want the views right now. You want the subscribers right now. But you're patient with yourself. You let yourself off the hook all the time. You procrastinate and don't put in 100% effort. That needs to change. Flip it. Be more patient with the results and impatient with yourself. Because if you're impatient with yourself, if you demand 100% effort of yourself every single day, I guarantee you the results will come. So I spoke with a guy today on Instagram who said he wanted to be a speaker. He wanted to be what I was, but in real estate. He wants to be a recognized thought leader, speaker, author. He wants to get booked on gigs. He wants to be a speaker in real estate and motivate others. Amazing. He says his content is fire. He's wondering, why is he not getting any more views? Why is it taking so long to grow his Instagram account? Why is it taking so long? My content's amazing. Come on, man. Okay, great. Go check out his channel. He's posting every 2 weeks. He's posting a new video every 2 weeks. Whatever it is that you want to do, you need to be doing it daily to get good at it. If you want to be a speaker and you're only practicing speaking in a short video once every 2 weeks, you're just never going to get good at it. You practice anything every 2 weeks, you're never going to be world class. It's just not going to happen. Your actions have to map to your ambitions. He needs to be speaking every single day. 1, it'll make it better. Don't assume that your content is fire and amazing if you're only doing it every 2 weeks. Well, you're probably not good enough at the thing yet. People have seen it, they could share it, they're not. You're watching this video, you could share it. If you're not, I wasn't good enough. I gotta get better, I gotta practice, I gotta keep going. I appreciate that, I respect it. I know it, I'm still on my journey. If you're making it every 2 weeks, so you're just never gonna get good. And the second part is, you just don't allow time for momentum to build up. If you're doing something every 2 weeks, you just don't allow time for momentum. You need to put in the effort. Are you proud of your effort? Every single day, you need to be creating something to get better, to work on your skill set, to get noticed, to build momentum, to get attention. Every day, we default to thinking, what I'm making is so amazing. Why don't people care about it? Well, other people are putting in more effort. Their stuff is likely better than yours. He's out there posting once every 2 weeks. On Instagram, I'm posting 6 times a day. I post 3 videos a day. I post 3 pictures a day. I post 3 to 20 stories a day. I do Instagram Live 5 times a week. I'm putting out content. And as a result, I'm growing. I'm getting better, hopefully, at the work. And I'm growing because I'm building momentum. I'm practicing my craft. And so it's understandable. I want results. I want results too, man. I want to be at 1 million followers. Why am I only at 150,000 followers on Instagram? I started last year with 6. I'm at 150 now. That's pretty good, but I want to be at 1 million. You know, I want to be at 2 million. It's a constant drive to get better. But how am I going to get there? Me. I need to get better. My content needs to get better. My team needs to get better. Everything. We need to get better. We're consistent and we need to keep improving our quality and getting better. I need to be patient with the results and demand insane effort from myself with impatience and impunity every single day. Because if I do that, I'll keep growing. I'll keep winning. I'll keep gaining an audience. And I'll keep moving closer towards accomplishing my mission. So if you're struggling with getting results in your goals right now, I'm going to give you a 3-step process to help you flip it. Number 1, figure out what you actually want. What do you want? What's your goal? What do you want? What's your mission? What do you want to become? What do you want out of life? I want to solve the world's biggest problem, untapped human potential. The guy who called into my show, he wants to be a speaker. Like, what do you want? What's your goal? What's the most important thing to you that you want to accomplish right now? Number 2, make your actions map to your ambitions. Your actions, what's in your calendar, is what I like to look at. Look at your calendar. Pull out your calendar from Sunday to Sunday, right? You have a week on your calendar. Show me where you're going to spend time on that thing. If that guy wants to be a world-class speaker in the real estate industry, great. Show me in your calendar where you're spending your time to get better at that skill. Because it's not just going to happen. And everybody has demands for your time. Everybody wants a piece. Everybody wants to pull you in different directions. You need to block off time, put gates around it and say, no, this section, this chunk of time every day or every week, that's for me. That's how I'm going to go off and build my big thing. Nobody touches that. It's got to be super urgent to get inside this gate. You have to do that in your calendar. If he's making videos every 2 weeks, it's never going to happen. He'd have to be the most talented person of all time and still get some fluke win to win. Don't rely on that. Don't bet your dream on a lottery ticket. Your actions have to map to your ambitions. It has to be in your calendar. Step 1 was, what's your goal? Great. The steps to hitting that goal have to be in your calendar on a daily or weekly basis, or it's never going to happen. And step number 3 is flip patience and impatience. Understand that the results will come. That you're not winning because you're not good enough yet. Doesn't mean you suck, it just means you don't have the skills yet. How do you get the skills? By putting in crazy work. You can learn anything if you want to, if you put in the crazy work. And so know that the results will come. If you continue to demand excellence and extraordinary effort from yourself every single day. Be patient with the results and impatient with yourself. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy, but before that, question of the day, I want to know, what is a skill that you want to get better at and will practice every single day? Let me know, put in the comments below.
I think the most underestimated quality in all entrepreneurs, that I don't underestimate at all because it's the main quality, is their ability to get over an obstacle and keep on going. You know, when you're building a business, you have your good days, but you have a lot more bad days than good days where the chips are down and you're not sure how you're going to make it to the finish line. But you have to really be able to take anything that hits you in the head or flies in your face or becomes an obstacle before it's a big obstacle and think quickly on your feet on how to solve it. I think that takes a certain quality in the personality that doesn't get bothered by that stuff. And so when they get hit and they get hit and they get hit, they have that ability to keep popping up and almost like an attitude of hit me again. I'm stupid, hit me again. But that exact thing is common to anyone who builds a great business because they wouldn't have gotten there if they can't get over obstacles and bounce right back up. So that bouncing up is the #1 quality in my book, and that has never changed.
Patience is for the impatient. That in fact, when you're getting started and your in-laws are making faces at you and you're not sure if you're going to be able to pay the rent and you don't know why you're living in Brooklyn to begin with and you're going to have to move back to Florida, it's easy to say, you know what, I need to go faster to pick up these scraps and pick up these scraps. And sometimes what that does is it gives you the foot up to get to the next level, but sometimes what that does is it just makes you a scrap collector. And that one of the things that we see when we look at the work of people who have put really big ideas into the world, who have built online platforms, right, is that they got there by being patiently impatient or impatiently patient, whichever way you want to juxtapose it. That if you look around at the blogs you read or the people you respect online or the organizations you want to work with, the myth of the overnight success is just that, a myth. That, you know, the much vaunted Twitter was a failure, a complete failure for 2 years. Nobody used it. And if they took the mindset of, well, if it doesn't work in 2 weeks, we got to go do something else, you never would have heard of it.
If you want Gary's advice on knowing if you are a true entrepreneur or not, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
If you're a purebred entrepreneur, you love the dark clouds.
When there's chaos and negativity around you, that's your chance to build an amazing business.